Back to the starting lineup with Scott Purrier, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on your home for the St. Louis Cardinals. 102.1 The One.
And those Cardinals will be here on the One, the sure bet, and that'll be tomorrow when they open up the season against the Tampa Bay Rays. We welcome you back to the starting lineup. Ned Reynolds along with
Scott Purrier
and Art Haynes.
Bonus coverage from Art Haynes coming on a little early today. Art, good morning.
Morning, guys.
I know that we had a little side assignment helping a local student out yesterday, and you were intending to go to the Bears game, but by the time we got out of there, it's 8-0 in the second inning. Was there any need to go at that point?
There wasn't, but we went and ended early, and that was good, the way the Bears pounded them.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, both of you, have watched Bears baseball forever, longer than I have. How good is this team? I mean, is this a potential NCAA tournament team in your eyes?
Oh, I think so.
Yeah.
I mean, they were RPI 9 going into that game, and they'll probably move up even more beating a Power 4 school. So the way they swing the bat, it's hard for any pitching staff to hold them down. Now, the first game at Liberty last Friday, Ben Blair was the Liberty pitcher. He's probably a top 2-round draft choice, and he held him in check for 6 innings, but then he had to leave. So, I mean, nothing said you can't run into a really good pitcher, but very few guys go 9 innings these days, hardly ever. So they're just relentless offensively.
On our telecast with the Springfield Cardinals the other night, I had Dr. Mahaffey on. He made the trip down here. He came on the camera with us. He was on the first team to go to the NCAA out in Arizona. Played Arizona State, I think it was, Art.
Yeah, 1987.
Is that when it was, 87? But he was effusive in his praise for what he had seen. Now, he hasn't seen the games in person because he's been with the Cardinals, but he has been witness to some of them on the screen and so forth. So this is a really good team. And the biggest change of all that he sees is that when he played, he picked up rocks at Meadow Park after the game, not at Hammons Field.
No, not at all.
If they find a rock at Hammons Field, they call in 911.
Absolutely.
Yeah, but hey, Corey texted me and said that Warren Nolan Live has the Bears up to number 5 now in the RPI.
Wow.
And that was helped by the fact that I guess Memphis beat Ole Miss last night in a non-con game, yes. And Ole Miss was number 5 in the RPI. So
Memphis beat them?
Yeah, Memphis beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss is dropping baseball now, I believe, as we speak this morning. Yeah, or that coach is in line with Hubert Davis getting the resume ready there.
Either you quit right now or you're fired.
Exactly.
I'd say I was really happy for Jason Schaaf, who was a weekend starter last year and had just struggled this year, just really every time out. They put him in yesterday it was a 12-2 lead, but Oklahoma State had runners at second and third, 1 out, and he went on to finish the game. All 8 of his outs were strikeouts.
Wow.
And he is not overpowering at all, but he nibbles, and then he's got a big kind of wipeout slurve that they were flailing at.
Artur, you had the chance to see Sebastian Norman at a couple of bats. What were your impressions?
Yeah, I mean, they got him out. Big specimen. We knew that from when he was at Glendale, and he's a fine player. But he was just all of the Oklahoma State team. They just were overmatched yesterday.
And I believe the wipeout slurve is Ned's drink of choice on Fridays at Metro too. Yeah, after the week's done.
I certainly don't see anything funny with that.
But you ordered nonetheless, right?
Right, I do.
Be that as it may, you're ordering the wipeout slurve. Yes. So, hey, a couple shout outs here. One to Evangel Softball. I believe they're 26-4 now on the season. We need to get their coach on and talk a little softball, but they've won.
Jay Hallbrook, and yesterday's win was his 300th at Evangel.
Well, I will get him on there this week then, and they've won 15 straight, 26-4 overall. And then former Kickapoo golfer Gage Lewis is having a great career over at Drury. He shot an 8 under par round yesterday and set a school record.
A 64.
Yeah, 64. So congrats to Gage. And
also, the Missouri State women's golf team is leading their tournament, which is being played at Ozarks National. They're in first place by 8 strokes going into the last day.
Excellent.
That's awesome. Good to see. And so, Gage's dad is my eye doctor, so maybe I'll get a break now on the next exam if we do that. But now Gage, and if you've seen Gage Lewis, he probably weighs 150 150 maybe, 150 pounds. There's not a kid in America that hits it farther getting more out of that body weight than he does. And so pretty phenomenal round, and he's got a great career going over there. So big second hour coming up. Logan Hughes is going to visit with us at 8 o'clock talking Knicks of baseball. They're off to a 4-0 start. Rob Raines at the bottom of the hour from STLSportsPage.com talking Cardinals the day before their opener, and lots to listen to.
It will be very interesting circumstances coming up, and the season, just to reiterate, does open tonight with a standalone game, and that's the Yankees and Giants.
Take me out to the Netflix, right?
Well, that's it. Yeah. And this old man will not be able to see it. I don't have Netflix.
Yeah.
Be that as it may, we will take our mid-show timeout here on the starting lineup. Brief break, and then we have much more coming up. Stay right where you are.
You're listening to the starting lineup with Scott Purrier, Ned Reynolds, and Art Haynes on 102.1 The One.